Let your mistakes be the inspiration for your creativity. It's those little mistakes that we make that make us human. It's that human essence. It's not the perfection, but it's the little hiccups in the drawing. It's the little ways in which the brush stroke moves across the canvas. It's the way the singer has that emotion in them, even through the little ups and downs. Lady Gaga actually got her name from a typo of a text message that her producer at that time, boyfriend, was sending to her. He was referencing a song called Radio Gaga, and it autocorrected to Lady Gaga, and she loved it and she ran with it. So a mistake made in a quick communication turned into something that couldn't imagine anything but calling her Lady Gaga. And so these little things happen where they seem like they could be something weird or insignificant or a mistake, yet they could lead you into some sort of inspiration. It could be the funniest story that you tell down the road, looking in hindsight, and may inspire some idea, some creation, some invention, some fun little thing because it happened. And instead of being upset over the mistakes, maybe there's a way not only just to learn from them and grow and have, beautiful wisdom, but maybe there's something that kind of comes from the mistake itself, or just the mishap or the misunderstanding could just be something that you can riff off of and build into your creativeness. The way that something just moves over to the side and now that becomes something really interesting, and that everything that you create has some sort of relevance because it's meaningful, because it's coming from you. And you have a ton of value. You have the fullest value and potential. So everything that comes out of you is a masterpiece. And I'm not trying to bloat your ego, but I want you to see it in the lens of your creativity has no limits. It's boundless. And it's an expression of you, no matter whether it feels like it's perfectly on tune or it's a little off key. That's an imprint of you. That's your essence and expression as someone who can co-create, who has the consciousness to create. It's a powerful gift that we have. That's why we call it the present moment, because we have the capacity to have this conscious experience where we're contemplating. We get to contemplate how things work, observing, coming up with new ideas, and we have the capacity to create something with that. We have the ability to do something with it that no other animal has been able to do, not to the full extent that we have. And so when we get upset with ourselves over mistakes, and I know I've definitely spent a lot of time getting upset in the past, only to realize things happen for a reason. They happened because it just made sense. Things had to shift and move, even if I didn't like the way it turned out. Once I accepted it, once I moved on, once I kept going, once I realized that it's just how people are and not to take anything so personally and just let it be, and that I can mess up and be vulnerable and you can too, because that's actually the endearing part of what it makes us human and makes us want to connect with each other, because we've all been there. That can actually inspire something really wonderful. If you're a writer, it could inspire a story, it could inspire a song, it could inspire anything whatsoever. And so if we can just take these mental shifts so that when things come towards us and they're challenges and they feel like obstacles, we really can just quickly shift that perspective, and we can see this as maybe another route that we could take to something we didn't know about before, or maybe there's just another way to solve something that can lead us to something even greater. And so if we always keep this mindset that it's always working for us, that it's always, always, always working for us, and that we have this sense of, even if we aren't clear on the vision, we can still proceed with the experience, we can still engage and still have a meaningful moment. None of it is lost. No mistakes are ever lost. It's just part of the fabric of what it is to be. So if you feel upset over mistakes or things that you've made, I challenge you to do something with that. Be resourceful and see how you can turn that around or do something completely different. Let those oopsies and those uh-ohs be the next magical delight that you can bring to the table for something. Allow yourself the grace and the nature and the experience to just be, and let the mistakes be the fun little anecdotal stories you tell in your life. It inspired you in a way that you never thought possible because you allowed that to tell you a story and that to take you somewhere without blocking you or having a dialogue with you about how wrong you are or what a mistake that you made or how could you do that. And it's more about it just happened and you get back into what you need to do. So let your mistakes be your creativity. Let them inspire you into something else. Let everything just be this playful nature. And that when it's time to take something seriously, you know when to do that. But for the most part, there really isn't a need to. We want to just have fun and play and it be in a playful mindset so that we're moving with joy. We're choosing to move with joy. We're choosing to move with happiness as we move forward in whatever we do. So I hope this message was valuable. I hope this message was of benefit to you. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for all of your mistakes and your creativity and your wildness. I love you all. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.